everyone, this is April, the artist behind InvokeArtSense. Today I bring you another video and we will be doing a Picasso, something like Picasso. So I have had an interview for an art teacher position and I have to do a demonstration lesson. I am going to be teaching how to make a Picasso. So this is called roll a Picasso. So the students will either roll 1 to 6 on the dice, and then they will have to draw these specific eyes, noses, lips, and shapes for the background. And they will be doing this with oil pastels. So you will see me do an oil pastel portrait with this. I'm going to roll and choose my eyes, nose, and lips along with the background. So let's get started, shall we? We are going to make a Picasso. One more thing, I will be doing a split complementary and a analogous complementary color scheme with my portrait. So I'm going to start rolling, and let's start with the first eye. This is the left eye when you're looking at it. So I have 6. First eye, I got a 6. Second eye, I got a 6. Nose, 4. Ooh, that's a pudgy nose. Lips, 2. It's like a glamorous lips. And the background shape, 6. I've been lucky today. So the background shape would be diamonds. Diamond in the rough. All a girl needs is diamonds. All a girl needs are diamonds. Okay, so we're going to start. I have skin tone colors and I have the complementary split colors I'm going to be using. Let's get a rough sketch down. You just want something that is it's overly stylized. It's going to not be realistic at all. The hair doesn't matter, but I have to use these certain eyes. And I did do oil pastels at one point a long time ago, but they're not my favorite medium. Oil pastels are really hard to work with, but you can use mineral spirits. But the students in the class cannot use mineral spirits. So I didn't use any mineral spirits to blend anything. I just used my finger and a paper towel. I could have used blending stumps if I had them, but I'm not going to be using that in the class. So I finished the sketch in my Moleskin sketchbook and I transferred it to a drawing paper right here with my light box, and the drawing paper I'm using today is the drawing 11 by 14 extra large recycled Canson paper, 70 pound, 114 GSM. And I will be doing split complementary. I have these cards I made that I will use during my demonstration lesson. I'm going to use a dice to get my color that I will use for my split complementary. I have 1. So that's this card. So I will be using yellow, ochre, yellow, and Prussian blue, which is a blue violet. Then I will be using these cards here to figure out which analogous complementary color scheme I'll be using. It's a 5. And I have a 5 here. Okay, pale green, and yellow. And the comp, I can choose either a purple or red. Today I have here the Cray-Pas Expressionist. It says multicultural oil pastel color assortment. And I'm going to be using light tones from here. They do have a great color selection. So this is a pretty wide color selection if you're interested in finding skin tones with oil pastels. And I also have here oil pastels, 50 assortment pack, 50 oil pastels by Pentel Arts. And this was maybe $6 on Amazon. I think that these also were about $6. So not breaking the bank here. My goal for this project, for this lesson, is for students to get comfortable with starting a portrait, because when we think portraits, I think that people become too stressed out that they just have to have a realism portrait. They have to know how to get perfect eyes, noses, and lips. And so with this project, with all these weird shapes, all these weird non-realistic eyes and noses and stuff, they should feel a little bit comfortable. It's a little bit funny, a little bit fun to do, and should engage them to be more confident in their ability to just start drawing. So, and with everything you see in nature, we should see a lot of shapes. We see a lot of natural shapes. And if a portrait is approached in this way, it should become more natural. But we still need to learn how to draw realism. At least in some way, you should practice realism enough before being super comfortable in doing stylized art. Realism art has a purpose, but it can also slow everyone down in doing their first portrait art. So in this way, at least with these given weird shapes, we don't have to think about it. The students don't have to think about anything that'll make them feel lower in their self-esteem. In the back, I used split complements, the yellow, purple, and the split complement, a gradual effect. Gave me a little bit of a shadow. I had no problems and looked great. So you can mix complements with oil pastels, but you should just be careful and not overdo it. It can be a great way to give a shadow. Thank you for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and see you next week for the next exciting video. Goodbye, everyone.